Electricity cut
Oh,
yesterday
because you're not.
evening.
Oh my God, because you're not paying your bills. You got to get a
Mm,
job so you can
yeah.
pay your bills.
No, it was all the neighborhood, but it's okay. It's back. So
It's so nice to meet you.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, nice
I
to meet
know.
you too, because it's been a while.
Yes, it's very funny because I was asking you yesterday about how good your English is
Mm,
because I speak no French, and I just I'm assuming your English is really good.
yeah, let's say it might be better than your French.
Okay, okay, okay. That's I'm just a dumb American. I English is my first language, but I'm not very good at it. Okay, we'll make
Do
it
I do,
work.
do I do it on screen?
You look very good. Your lighting's great. I love that tie-dye. I like
Yeah,
you look very American.
after 40, the light is your best friend.
Yeah, yeah. After 50. Woo! That's how old I am. Okay, I'm gonna jump right into it because I'll edit anything out later that's kind of
Yeah.
weird or awkward, but everything looks great. Your skin looks flawless. Your beard looks healthy. Um,
Okay.
you look like you have a glow on your face.
Yeah.
It looks like you've been exercising. It looks like you've been getting your vitamin D.
Yeah, I
You look
did.
you good.
A, B, C,
Yeah.
D.
How do you stay healthy? Wait, and this is the other question I wrote down here.
Yeah.
I wrote down House of Bobbi, right? But I'm like, wait, I don't call you House of Bobbi. What should I call you? Is it Bobby?
In fact,
Or is that
but,
or are we gonna keep it a mystery?
well, at the very beginning, Bobby is the nickname my husband gave me,
Okay.
but only him and a few of his friends called me like this.
Okay. We're not that close yet. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And when I choose my artist name, I choose this, but I wanted to make it a bit bigger, so I chose House of Bobby, because what's better than choosing a name that nobody would understand in
No. It
French?
makes I like that because it also works for. I wrote down because you're like a musician and artist, and I like the House of Bobby. Bobby, I don't know why. It's like a project. It's not just
Yeah,
like a solo artist. It's like you
yeah,
could do art
totally.
projects and
So I would say, because my real name is Julian,
okay,
Julian.
okay,
But I must admit, when I'm talking about my music, I'm House of Bobby.
okay.
Yeah,
House of Bobby. I love it.
but
That is what I will call you. HOB Hob. No,
yeah,
that doesn't that
yeah.
doesn't really roll off the tongue.
That's the
So
the the short version, because
Hob. Hob.
no, but
So
feel free.
how would you describe like yourself? Would you describe yourself as like a musician, an
Oh,
artist, a
yeah, that's a
collaboration,
tough
a
question.
fashionista?
That's a tough question, because I think I'm a bit something between everything of that, but
Right.
not fully one or the other. And that's sometimes a little tricky in your mindset, because you're asking yourself, am I doing good enough this way or this way? So, but I think I would describe myself as a musician, as a composer, because I think it's what I do the most easily. That's what's
Right.
comfort to me. And because when I started music, I started songs, and because it was so much talking about my feelings, I just
Right.
wanted it to be sung by myself. I thought nobody should sing that because it's mine.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I never considered as a singer, but I did.
Right. Right.
And here we are.
But I sing words into a microphone, so I
Yeah,
must be a
that's it.
singer.
That was pretty it.
I know it's like forcing you to call yourself something, but you don't have to call yourself anything because I'm
Um,
sure it's forever changing what you're doing, and like you get creative ideas, and you're just like, I feel like you're very gentle. I feel like I was watching your music videos earlier today, and they're very sexy. They're very like intimate, but I always feel like there's like a line that goes through everything that's very gentle and
yeah,
like nurturing in your art. I don't know what that really means, but like I feel like in your music videos and your songs, and I don't understand what the songs are saying because I don't speak French, but visually they always seem very gentle. Like there's a lot of like music and influences these days where the music's like really hard, like
yeah,
and like sexual and like
multiple.
boom, boom, boom. But yours has sort of like this very intimate, gentle feel to them.
Yeah. To sum up what it's not all about, it's mostly about sad love stories or love deceptions or, you know, what we all get through.
Yeah,
And the biggest part is about this. And there's a part which is more about self confidence, about finding your true self. Because when I started this music, I was
yeah,
already a bit old for
yeah.
starting music, but
If
it
you're
was
older than 17 in this business, you're old.
yeah, true. So I'm very old, and so it was a way. Well, first it was a way to express things I had inside of me
Yeah.
that I didn't want to go and make an appointment with a psychiatrist or
Mm.
anything like this.
Because that
So
can be expensive.
yeah, yeah. So it happened that I managed to express it with my music. And I felt good about this, and I felt I was coming back to something that was deep inside of me that I
Yeah,
did totally pull apart from my past life. And so it was like I was rediscovering myself and what I have inside of me. So it was, you know, a way to find myself
yeah.
at
It
work.
sounds like therapeutic as far as like in like also making you like very vulnerable. So when you
Yeah,
tell like stories, I feel like from your heart or your own experiences, and then you put it out there, I feel like it's vulnerable. It probably feels good to get it out, but it's just like it probably feels very vulnerable, and like you probably
yeah,
wonder or are not nervous or have anxiety about how people will receive it.
totally.
Like,
Yeah, because
they're gonna,
the fun things was to show people that not because I am quite big and with a beard and muscular, and no, I don't listen to guitar, hard rock, or
that's
all the
me.
yeah, no, no, not judgments, but it was
Yeah,
funny to play uh, with what people are expecting from you when they look at you and
yeah,
what you really are inside and what you give them. So um, a part of the project was to to play with this contrast of my appearance
right.
and my tiny voice and
Yeah,
the
it's gentle. I keep going back to the word gentle,
and the
you
and the,
know?
and the sad love stories I tell, almost crying. You know,
So, if do you see yourself like at a point because you're telling these sad love stories, but like in your career, I guess in the future, if you kind of tell most of your stories, maybe your music possibly could change and it all be about like sunflowers and rainbows.
yeah, it's
And then
I
you're just happy.
I think it's already in the process because I I did almost 12 songs by this day, and I'm working on my album, my long play. So I have a bunch of new songs, and the vibe is a bit different. Of course, there is always sadness, but
Yeah,
it's it makes its way to something more happy or peaceful and
gotcha.
more vibrant. I don't know. Well, I will let people, uh,
Yeah.
decide the way they receive it. but I feel like more and more doing more I would say light music, because I like
Yeah.
of words, but
Yeah.
not so tortured music.
Yeah. I like
If it
that. I
makes
like that. I like the contrast of like
yeah,
your
but
appearance opposed to what
but
you're putting out there.
but on my album there will be lots of vibes, lots of different vibes, because I like to say, when I write to people to explain my project, my music is like a roller coaster. So it goes very high and very low,
Yeah.
but at the end, you're always safe.
Okay. I don't want to be on one of those roller coasters that goes upside down and then you get stuck and then you're just dangling in the same spot for like
No,
hours.
no.
There's the
For the
fear.
moment,
People in
the
life,
head is never
people get
upside
caught.
down.
Okay, because people get caught in their emotions and they get stuck. So it's nice to have
Yeah,
music kind of go in and out and have a light at the end of the tunnel.
yeah.
Sorry
I
for my voice. I woke up this morning really sick. I have like a cold or allergies, so I may die today. This may be the last time I ever talk to somebody. So if I die today, this might be my last conversation with anybody because I'm sick.
okay. Yeah,
I
I
could
will be honored. It would be with me.
Yes, it would be, no. Before I die, I'll reach over and I'll hit the computer.
Wow.
I'll push
Yeah,
share,
of course.
and the last thing I do will be like my finger saying share. But that's only if I die today. I just woke
Okay,
up feeling not well.
we'll see.
What do you do? This is going to be random, but what do you do to keep yourself physically healthy and mentally healthy? Like, what are
Well,
some things you do?
a lot of gym, too much gym.
Okay. Well, I don't know if there's too much gym unless you're like going crazy and it's interrupting the rest of your life and you're spending hours in the sauna. And okay, so the gym, physical gym activities, is that also how you keep your mind healthy?
Well, I think it helps me to to put some frustration I have inside of me, to put it out with
Okay.
exercising. But you know, uh, it's been a few years now that I'm doing this, so now it's almost like drinking my coffee. Well, it means I have really not I have no more pleasure or pain doing it. I just do
Mm-hmm.
it.
It's
And
part
so,
of your routine.
yeah, but
I
sometimes it's
gotcha.
hard because I feel a bit prisoner of it. I feel I go because I want to keep myself in shape, and
Right.
sometimes it's a bit like a prison, because I would like to spend more time on music, for example. But
Oh,
I have to
it's
find the good time for each, and time going. I have to do more and more workout to stay in shape.
yeah,
So
I hear you.
that's not gonna be
Just
easy.
Yeah, it's tricky. I find any excuse in the world not
Yeah,
to go to the gym. I love going to the gym because I also like feel like it's like a purge of extra energy and always feel better. But like I find any excuse not to go because clearly I can't go today because I'm sick. See,
yeah,
so at
and
the gym, yes, I can't go today. uh, when you're at the gym, who are you listening to on to keep you motivated to going? My
yeah.
husband listens to podcasts. Isn't that crazy? That sounds so boring to me. My husband goes to the gym and he works out to podcasts. I have to have metal, hard guitars, screaming. But what do you listen to at the gym?
The thing is, I don't listen to anything, because
What?
I don't like the feeling of having hearing in
Oh,
headphones while
yeah.
doing the. But it's mostly because most of the time I'm with my gym partner,
Oh, okay, that makes
so
sense.
we talk together. I only
So you have to communicate.
yeah. But I wear headphones when I'm running, which is not so many times because I don't like it at all. So I
Yeah.
just run when I want to lose fat a bit.
Oh,
And
we are the same.
yeah,
We are the same. When I run, I lose the fat like this. But
that's
I feel like my body is not made for running it's not natural. I feel like a
yeah,
whale with a
yeah.
pair of Nikes on. I go boom, boom, and my knees are screaming and
Well,
um yeah, but I do
but
lose the fat when I'm running.
I should say the first 20 minutes are terrible because I have to, push hard to not to get out of the I don't
Okay.
know. Yeah. But
You
after
get into
20
the
minutes,
rhythm.
yes. After 20 minutes, my body starts to 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 go into the running routine, and I continue as much as I can, because the feeling I love is when I stop and I go back to the floor for five
Uh
seconds. I feel like I'm floating. So,
you're like on a
so
magic carpet.
yeah.
Woo!
So just for
Don't
a
you
bit.
swim too? I feel like I know I've seen in your music videos swimming pools.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that just for art or are you actually a swimmer? I could see
No.
you putting on a cap and swimming.
No, it's even worse in the water. Um, we did a movie clip for not a song of mine, a song in which I uh, I, I sing a little part.
Collaborated with? Is
Yeah,
that
it's
K
for my.
Sensi? Wait, how do you say his name? K Sensi. I've never said it out loud. K Sensi?
So the K is K, like in English. It's
Okay, okay.
and sensei. It's the word
Sensei.
teacher in Japanese.
Oh, like sensei. Oh,
Yeah,
ooh, sensei.
totally.
Okay.
So it was for a song I wrote for him, and we had this crazy idea that in this story I would be a merman.
Okay, why not? Why
Why
not?
not? So that was very challenging because I'm not very comfortable in water.
Oh,
So
you're a good actor because I
uh,
did not know. I thought you were like freaking Aquaman.
and I'm not very comfortable with a mermaid tail. So I had to go to the swimming pool a few times before to train and to
Oh,
try to
sure.
swim like that.
And not just
And
sink to the bottom. Bloop, bloop,
yeah,
bloop,
and
bloop,
it's
bloop.
really so hard, and it's even harder with the tail because
Oh,
when I was
sure.
when I was training, I didn't have it, so I managed to make some distance. But when we had to shoot, it was totally a mess because I was trying, but the tail makes it so heavy with the water
Oh, they
that
should have put some of those noodles in them so it floated.
yeah, I was trying to swim, and normally I should go like this, and I was
Yeah.
just, staying at the same place.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Woo!
it was a very very hard shooting, but we had lots of good memories. But we had so
The
few times.
result was beautiful. The
Yeah,
result was very artistic. All of your stuff that you put out, your content, your videos and stuff like that, it's really cinematic and beautiful. I don't know if that's because are you Parisian?
no,
You're
uh,
from Normandy,
yeah,
Norway, Normandy,
yeah, not Normandy. It's
Normandy, Norway.
it's like 2 hours drive from Paris, so
Right.
it's not far. But I live in a little country. It's very green, and only the train to go to Paris, and that's all.
Okay. Oh,
And
that sounds so romantic.
yeah,
From being a dumb American, that sounds so romantic.
yeah, of course. But when you live in it, not the same. But it's
Yeah.
okay. I like it. But sometimes, well, what's great that we are very close to Paris. So when
Yeah.
we want to have fun somewhere else, or to see something else, we can go. It's easy. But I
Yeah.
think about the videos, it's very inspired by movies that we saw when we were young, or music videos from 18, 19 artists. And we like to tell a story. We like something something that makes you discover a character, a story,
Mm-hmm.
and to tell a story with the picture, which makes you understand the song maybe a bit differently. So
Right, right. Do you feel like, I feel like in media these days, you have to put out a video if you put out a new song. Is it challenging if you want to just put out a song? Do you feel like you have to make a video too? That's the only way to get people to listen?
Well, I think it is, but these days, I think you don't need to push so far in your video, because there is other musician, they just take their phone and they make something more spontaneous,
Right.
and it's working. But that's not me, that's not us, that's not the direction we want to take. It's exhausting because it's so much work
Yeah.
to do this, so much
It's
work
work and it's money
and money,
and it's
and
like
yeah, and we have
time.
to find the best compromise between what we want to do and what we
Yeah.
can do with the money we have.
Yeah.
So that's always, lots of work of preparing, finding people to help you and to let you access to their place. Because in a industrial world, it would cost so much if we had to do it the right way.
Yeah.
But
Right. If money wasn't an option, then
yeah,
you could just do it.
yeah, but
Who are some artists that have inspire you today, or are singers and musicians like inspire you today or inspired you in the past, like
mm,
in the work that you make? Like, who's some of your inspirations, either in the past or currently?
yeah. It's mostly singers from my childhood, from the 80s, 90s, because I must admit that I do not listen to lots of music from now,
Mm-hmm.
just because I don't have time for it, because I'm so busy, and because I don't want the other people's music to inspire me too much. I
Mm.
want to try to find my way to do it. And sometimes when you listen too much to other things,
Yeah.
you could, not intentionally, but you could maybe sometimes be too close to it. So,
Yeah, that
so,
makes
so
sense.
so that's the excuse I give. But well, I'm mostly inspired by there is a French singer from the that's somehow maybe one of the biggest gay icon in France. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, it's a singer which is called Mylène Farmer. So
Okay.
it's she began in the 80s, and she's at this time she's preparing a new album. So it's someone that has passed through the years, and she had
Mm.
amazing career. And so the way of building my songs, the sadness, the character, I can't deny it. There is many inspiration in her work, and she had videos in the same cinematographic mood. So there is a lot of her in my work. There is well, I listened to many things. I was a huge fan of Michael Jackson.
Okay.
His voice, his sense of show, his dancing, but couldn't couldn't
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
What about
And
George Michael?
yeah, too.
I thought of that earlier when for some reason I popped, I don't know why, but I thought like, oh, I thought maybe George Michael could have inspired you. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah,
His
it's
music's
true.
moody and passionate and
Yeah. There's a bit of Elton John sometimes with the music, and after that, it's sometimes I like just a bit of guitar, like Aerosmith did in the
okay.
90s, just in the background, a solo guitar.
Yeah.
And after that, it's many French singer that you wouldn't know, but
Yeah.
like let's say Michel Berger, Véronique Sanson, Daniel Balavoine, and from the more recent years, I like Woodkid very much. I like his
Oh,
sense
Wicked.
of
What do you
the
say,
very
Woodkid?
yeah the
Okay,
very
yeah, I know of him, but I don't know his music very well. I know of him for
there's
years.
something I really like, and his sense of orchestral things, and so I put something from this way of doing music in some songs sometimes.
If you would want to who would you love to do a collaboration with? I wrote down here that you do a lot. You've done some really fun collabs. Um, who would you love to like make music with someday? And I also wrote down here, do they have to have a beard? I feel like every person you've collaborated with has a beard. So is
well,
that part of the prerequisite to make music with you? Do you have to have a beard? And on the
um,
top of that, who would you love to collab with? If you just could collab with anybody, American, French,
I
South
can deny
African.
there. I can deny there's a pattern with the beard, but it's truly
Yes, us
it's not,
pogonophiles. Do you
yeah,
know the word pogonophile?
no.
A pogonophile, it's like a
Oh
beard lover.
yeah, yeah,
Beard
okay,
lover.
I get it. Uh,
I get it.
no, no. Uh, in my next songs, the next song I'm putting live is the song I did with somehow a drag queen. So
Okay, okay.
and
Does this drag queen have a beard?
and she has no beard. So far, she has no beard.
Okay.
So
Shocking.
yeah,
I'm
and
just teasing, by the way. I'm just teasing. I love if everyone had a beard. I wish my mom had a beard. You know what I'm saying? I love beards on
well,
everybody.
okay.
I just was curious, like, if you collab with someone, like, yeah, they have to have a beard.
No,
What if okay.
I don't know if I have an answer for that because I never really think about this because I'm someone who is very real. I mean, I'm a dreamer, but when it's about my music, I'm very, I know what I can do
Serious.
and I know what I can't. So I
Okay. Oh,
never
you're like
really,
realistic about it. Okay, gotcha.
yeah. But um, and sometimes collaborating with someone, it can be tricky because you have really to
Gotcha.
fit into each other and be on the same state of mind. And it's not so easy. So of course, with every people I just quoted, I would love to make something. I would love to write a song for Mylène Farmer because most of my songs are written for her. But it's not
Have you ever met her?
no, no, no. That's not someone you met. Yes, you
Oh, it's not
can, but
somebody you used to bump into.
no, she's not. She's not
Well,
really.
if
She's yes, you can because I have somehow friend I know on Instagram who has so
but
many.
she's pretty private. Is she more private? Oh,
Yeah,
she got her
yeah,
autograph?
yeah, and he has so many because he knows where she goes. but
Oh, okay. He
but
could
it's not
stalk her.
it's not a professional relationship. So
I got
well,
you. I hear you.
time will tell.
Okay. Yeah, I see. I say, okay, beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna change it up a little bit, and I'm gonna ask a really goofy question. And what is what is the gayest thing about you?
The gayest thing about me.
Yes, what is the gayest thing about you? I'm assuming you're a gay homosexual. I am a
Mhm.
gay homosexual.
Yeah, yeah.
What is
Totally.
something what is something you do in your life, whether it's singing Barbara Streisand in the shower or wearing short shorts? What is something that you do that is just so stereotypical gay?
Yeah, short shorts is it's a thing, definitely. Um, but the thing is, I live in a little in a little country, so um, unfortunately, I'm sort of melting in the population because it's always difficult to know how they will receive things. So I think the
So
gayest thing,
you don't want to like stick out, right?
I think, people always wear black. They just wear black. That's the
Okay.
only thing they seem to like because maybe they think it makes them looks good, but you know,
And skinny.
maybe not.
Like don't wear stripes, horizontal stripes, wear vertical stripes. Okay.
Yeah. So I think
That's just a fashion tip.
maybe the gayest thing with me is maybe the way I dress, but I would say it just totally it's not over the top at all. It's
Right.
just
You're not
it,
like Elton John
no,
walking down
no.
the street.
It's just a bit colorful or something. You put things that they don't wear because it's not their style. But it's not a gay style. It's just because we are in the countryside, and so when they see
Right,
me with
right.
something like this, oh, it's so gay. So
Gotcha. But I bet
and
if you get on that train and you go to Paris,
yeah,
you'll get you'll
I,
get
I,
all
I
dolled up.
yeah, yeah. In Paris, I feel totally transparent because people are so full of style and
Yeah.
so it's a question of where you are and what are the people around you. And after that, I think
Yeah.
the great thing about me is my music and maybe my music videos. I don't know because
And you're married. You're married, right? Is that a secret?
no, it's not a secret. We're not married, but it's almost as
Oh,
if
you're okay. And he's a man, so that's pretty gay.
yeah, a bit.
That's okay. Okay, I support. I'm gay, and I support other gay people. So you're this is a safe place.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
You know how stupid I am. You've seen my videos. You know how stupid I am.
yeah. That's a good answer. What's the gay thing about you with my husband?
Yeah, yeah.
I like it.
I marry. I get you.
Yeah.
So, what does the future look like for you? What are you working on? What can people look forward to? Um,
Mhm.
what does the future look like for you?
I'm working on new music since a few months, and you know, it's getting real because I already uh, I already published a new song a few weeks ago. So it's the first song of my new album coming this October, I think. So it's a lot of work finishing the tracks, working on the videos. So uh, I'm very busy with this at this moment, and I worked very much on my live performance.
Okay.
So I have a set with most of my new songs that is ready to play, and so I look forward to find places to let me express this live and not online on videos. Um,
What are your live shows like? Is there choreography? Do you have people? Is it you on stage with a microphone? Is there outfit changes?
so yeah, it's very focused on me because I'm there's only me on stage apart
Okay.
from 2 or 3 songs with Kei Sensei. who
Okay.
joined me to in the middle of the show. Um, so it's really me, my guitar, you can see there.
Okay. Your guitar. Okay.
Yeah, my computer, and some other tools. Um, and yeah, there's a few FX. It
Okay.
Because what would be a show without FX? So
Yeah, you have to have some light, a handful of
yeah,
glitter, and just throw it in
yeah,
people's faces.
there's some kind of a lighting show because there are two lights connected to my
Mm.
computer, so it
All right.
it does some things at some points. There is lots of smoke, and
I feel like it's a vibe. I've seen some of your, I think, live performances clips, and it's a whole vibe. It's like,
yeah, totally. It's
I almost want to like, I almost want to like smoke weed, be like,
yeah,
like,
it
I
was
mean, or not, but it looks like it'd be a really chill vibe.
as you feel like you can. But the challenge was because I had made so much music videos that were putting uh, were making people travel through different
Oh,
different landscapes, and the challenge on stage was to be able to, for me to feel comfortable to play my music.
mm,
And because
gotcha.
I don't like when I go to a live concert, and when it's from the beginning to the end, always the same vibe, always the same position,
Mm.
always the same um, type of music.
You like
Uh,
a roller coaster,
yeah,
up and.
yeah, I
I
like,
like music that takes you up. I love that point where that just drops.
yeah, and surprises and things you wouldn't expect maybe, and different moods. So there is some dramatic moments, but there is some, very high BPM and some dancing moments, some moments you make people sing with you, or you try to, uh, and some moments where I'm very inside of my head, and some moments where I'm really more connected to
Right.
people. So
I feel
for
like
me,
I would cry. I would cry at one of your shows
yeah,
when I was down and one of those sad songs. And if I understand what the words were, I'd be like, "Oh, your music just looks and sounds emotional." I feel like I would
yeah,
cry at your
that's
concert,
pretty. And
and then I'd wipe away the tears.
the beginning is very, emotional and deep, and uh, like a huge landscape. And the more it goes, and the more I became more myself and more in connection with the crowd. So that's it. That's something you have to witness to make your idea of it.
All right. You got to come to see one of your shows. Do you plan on how far out do you try to book your shows? Do you ever plan on traveling to like the US or
And
other spots in Europe, or is that just like who knows? That's also requires money and time and
I think at my level of fame, it
yeah,
yeah, it's too early to think about this. In spite of the fact that I think it would really be interesting to play outside France, because
right.
I have so many listeners from around the world, and
Yeah.
sometimes they ask me, "Do you plan to play to Canada, to
You're like, I'd love to,
Switzerland?"
but
So I would love to, and even making a show in a country near France. If I need to take the plane, it's a bit difficult because I have so much things with
oh, your
me
equipment.
on stage: the guitar, the computer, the lights, the smoke machine. Uh, it's we can do it. We can. I think we
But
can,
it's a yeah.
but it requires an event that has money for it. So for the moment, there is no. no discussions about this. I would be very,
Right,
very,
right, right, right.
very happy to come across countries. Um, but
Well,
next month, yeah,
just
next
post
month,
more shirtless pictures and then it'll happen.
yeah,
That's the
not
way the world
sure,
works. Sorry.
yeah. But about this, the thing is, Instagram and everything else, it's really the one of the best way to be seen, to be shirtless, of course. But
Yeah, you need a viral moment. You need a
yeah,
viral moment.
but I'm not really into this because I want people to get interested by my music and not just uh, taking a good side and just trying to
Yeah.
some other dude which is way more handsome and handsome and handsome. So it's something
Yeah.
I use sometimes. I can't deny it, but I don't want it to be the way of doing it because
Yeah.
so,
The dr-
so it's more difficult to get people's attention, of course. But at least when you have it, you have it. This
yeah. And
this
then
stays.
give them show them what you're made of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like okay, I'm going to ask a question that's not about music cuz I'm so tired of music. Just kidding. Americans are
Me too.
crazy about Americans are crazy about coffee. Like here we have we're obsessed and addicted about coffee. Like people go in the Starbucks and they order like crazy drinks and no ice and cold foam and vanilla lattes and 6 shots and syrups. And if you go into a coffee shop, what do you order? These are the important questions that people want to know. If you go and don't tell me you don't drink coffee because I'm going to hang up on you.
I drink almost 1 liter of coffee per day.
Oh,
That's that's
show
my
me
that's my
that
addiction.
black, black
Yeah,
coffee.
yeah, black coffee.
What? What's wrong with you? You need some leche in there to break up the acidity. What's
Yeah,
wrong
but
with you drinking black coffee?
you have to stay fit. When you have to stay fit, you make sacrifice.
That's true. But
So
you know what's cool right now, though, about staying fit? Like baggy clothes are kind of in America right now. So I feel like I can just get a little bit fatter right now because baggy clothes are in, baggy shirts are in, baggy pants are in. So next time skinny jeans come around and baby tees, then I'll get skinny again. But for right
no,
now,
and,
I'm
and I
gonna
like
have my cold foam.
I like it with just a little bit of milk.
Okay, okay,
That's
okay. I
that's
feel
how
like
gay that's how
I feel
gay
like
I am.
I feel like I pressured you into saying that.
No, 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 no. That's totally true. But at home, because at work I don't have the milk, so I just drink it. But at
Okay.
home, yeah, here come the milk.
I feel like in your little town that you live in this beautiful like rock house and you have like a couple goats and a cow and some chickens and you have a big water well outside you go get your water from every day. That's
Yeah,
how I imagine you. And you're wearing like beautiful cute lederhosen and a flannel shirt and a baseball cap.
yeah. I will let you to this idea dream.
It sounds beautiful. Then you have to
Yeah,
like drive your carriage into town and get like hay for the animals. And then you
yeah,
take a break and you have your music studio set up in your barn. Oh, I would love that if that was true.
yeah. But unfortunately, I'm not an outside guy. So I have a big yard. I have cows, not in my yard, but the the neighbor
Next, okay.
next to me. Sometimes they go in my yard, so it's a bit messy.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I like the yard. I like when it's green and trees, but I really don't like to spend times cutting the
Okay.
grass and everything else. And I don't have time, in fact, or I could find time, of course, but I have to make choices.
Yeah.
So
You better use sunblock too. You better when you
yeah,
go outside use sunblock. I can see right through your skin. I can see like right through you because you are. What is your heritage exactly? What were your parents?
I think my father is very his family is from Normandy, so very and
Okay.
and these people came from the north years ago,
Okay. You
and
better sunblock. That's all I gotta
yeah,
say.
and my mother has maybe we don't know exactly, but maybe some Spanish blood.
Oh,
So, but
okay.
no, I think it's very very just a few drops. So yeah,
Gotcha.
I have so much. I don't know the word that
Freckles?
yeah, I
Freckles.
I have dozens of this, so I can't go to send.
Yeah, you should not. Okay, so what are I have like two more questions, and I'm just like pulling these out of my butt. I didn't even write these down. What are some stereotypical things you think about when you think about America?
Oh,
You don't have to be nice. You don't have to be nice because like our country right now is we're like being hijacked. We're in a hostage situation. Like the people of America right now are just like hogtied and put in the back of someone's car in the trunk. Like our country is like we're hostages right now. So whew, I just had to say that. But what are
yeah,
some stereotyp what do you think about when you think of America? What are some of the first things that comes out of your head?
well, it's difficult because each day I try not to listen to the TV or anything else, but I'm on Facebook and everything else, so things
Yeah.
come to me anyway. I don't watch the news because it's so depressing, so mind breaking. But the difficulty is, a few years ago, a few months ago, you could be a bit shady about America, about the
Oh,
American way of life. Yeah, because and today you can't even be shady because America is, America. Someone in America
yeah.
is so over the top and uh, m- yeah, mind breaking. You
It's
don't
like
know
a
what.
really crazy TV show. Like
Yeah, but
our
I think even a TV show wouldn't be so done. But I don't know. So it's like you really don't know what the day will be made of,
oh,
and the thing is that we always say in Europe things. Um, Uh, the things you see in America comes in Europe a few years later. There's always
okay.
America first and then other countries for music, for fashion, for, I don't know, TV show.
Right,
So
right.
it was like this a bit years ago. And so the thing is, we feel like it's really coming in France in the way that the people's behavior you find very awkward and dumb and you wouldn't imagine is possible. The more you see it, the more it becomes something you get used to.
Oh, it gets normal.
Yeah. And that's the way of normalizing things that a few years ago we would all be offended with.
Yeah.
And that's very, very, that very worrying to see that. And uh, we in France, we have our our you know our difficulties with politician people, but I don't know how you can. I don't know. I can imagine your feeling living uh, uh,
Yeah.
in
It's
such a.
crazy. Wait, what is your prime minister's name?
Uh,
Oh wait.
Let me think about. I have a.
I'm trying to think of him.
Yeah.
Uh
It's
he he's come and he's met with our orange president. He's so handsome.
I have his face in my mind. He's from near my the place I live. It is from a place not so far. It's Le Cornu, Sébastien Le Cornu.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll look it up.
Yeah,
Anyways,
but
why did I even bring up America? America is ruining the world. I'm so sorry.
it has changed a lot since the past months. There was another one before, another one before. So
Oh, okay,
maybe
okay,
the one
okay,
with
okay.
it's another one.
All right. We should say goodbye. I've taken up so much of your time. I'm so sorry. I'm just an American idiot.
No, it's
But
okay. I agree with you.
I have really enjoyed following you online on Instagram, even though I don't always write back because I just am terrible at writing back to people. I have enjoyed watching your music and your, like I say, it's very cinematic. And I'm glad you are like sort of on my radar because there's so many artists out there. It's hard, even if you think the world is this small, it's like so much bigger. So it's, but you've definitely got my attention, and I can't wait to see what you're doing next and what you're working on. So I hope you stay in touch.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I was kind of,
is there any
I'm
last words to say to all your fans, even if there's 2 billion of them, 24 of them? What is something you want to directly tell the people that love you? Even if it's just your mom, what would you call your mom and tell her right now?
she was with me yesterday evening. She just left today,
Aw,
and she's my
I love
biggest
a
fan.
mama's boy.
She's my biggest fan indeed. And that was not something that I would have guessed before because,
Why? Because you're gay?
sometimes, no, because, making music was another kind of coming out to them, to the people around me.
Gotcha.
And,
Right. Ooh, because it's personal. So they
yeah,
probably find out. Have they found out
so
things from your music and songs, and they're like, oh, I had no idea.
totally. And I have even friends that really don't really speak to me about my music. And one day I understood that it's not because they don't like it. It's maybe because sometimes it's so personal, the
Mm.
things I say, that they don't know how to react about this. And so they prefer speaking about what the weather like today or anything that's so
Oh, that's
interesting.
crazy. I
Yeah.
think that, like, I've always, I could, that sounds similar to like a comedian, like comedy shows in a way. Like, because comedians, a lot of times when they go on stage to perform, they have personal stories and they talk about, I don't know, friends, coworkers, parents, their spouses. And then I feel like sometimes if they're being really real about particular people in their lives, the people that they're talking about on stage can either love that or be offended or
Yeah.
shocked. I feel like that's same in the music. They're like, they listen to your song or they go listen to like a stand-up comedian. They're like, are they talking about me?
Yeah. It's
They
either
talking
they,
about me?
it's either they come with you, they go with you, or they keep a distance to it. So
They say,
anyway,
fuck you. What's a good cuss word in French? Please tell me, teach me some cuss words in French.
oh,
Like, how do you say fuck you?
we say je t'emmerde, je t'emmerde.
I can't even say that. How do you
Mais
say you?
it's not exactly the same meaning, but okay, you can say va te faire foutre, va te faire
Va,
foutre.
va.
But it's a bit difficult. Fuck you, we say it because it's more easy. We use
What?
some English terms.
What if you wanted to tell someone, you stupid jerk, you idiot? How do you say that?
What's the best way to say?
You
Uh,
idiot! You're so dumb.
you can say espèce d'abruti.
Oof. Do you guys do some middle finger? Americans love to
Yeah,
do this.
yeah, we
Fuck
can.
you.
We can.
What if you? How do you say? This is just warming myself up in case I was in Paris, had the best time years ago. What if I want to meet? What if I meet somebody and I say, "Hey, you're so handsome. Would you like to have sex in the dark room at the gay bar?"
You want what do you want? Me to translate it or to
Yeah, how do you say that in French? Like,
Oh,
hey, you are so handsome. You meet somebody at the coffee shop and you're like, meet me at the gay
well,
bar and let's have
well,
sex tonight.
I think if you go to the right place, you don't even have to say it.
Okay.
I
You
will
don't,
give
you
you some.
just,
I will give you some addresses.
okay, thank you. To special bars. I'm kind of like a dirty whore. Do you know what that means? Dirty whore.
Yeah.
But I'm not public about it. Some people like to be a dirty or be promiscuous in public. I'm more like shh in the
Yeah.
back.
What happens in
Why
Paris stays in Paris.
stays in Paris? And I remember Paris when I was there. There was an artist. I don't know where he's gone. His name was Arthur Gillett.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. He had beautiful black beard with ringlets. I met some. They took me to really fun clubs, and the vibe and the energy and so many of the clubs in Paris were so sexy. Whew,
It's true. It's true.
whew.
There's
Okay.
there's a lot of nightlife, and yeah. So you can find without even asking or
Okay.
speaking, asking with the eyes.
Okay. Just to clean this up, because now I feel like so perverted. How do you say? How do you find the nearest church? Where can I find church?
You
How do you say
can
that in French?
you can stay. Um,
Like I want to go to church. Where do I go? In French.
you can stay. Est-ce que vous pouvez m'indiquer l'église la plus proche?
If I ever said that to somebody, they'd be like, "You do not want to go to church. You're a sodomite." Okay.
Ouais, c'est ça.
All right. So this has been very educational. If people want to keep up with you and what you're doing, what's the best place for them? Where's the best place for them to keep up with you and find you? Is it on Instagram?
Yeah, and Instagram is the network I'm the more active on it. I I put my content mostly on Instagram, of course on YouTube, because when I have new video, it drops on YouTube. But it's
Yeah.
once in a while. Yeah, so pretty Instagram is the safest way to stay in touch with everything I do.
What's the best way for a fan of yours to support you? Like, how could someone
Um,
support? Is it just by liking your comment, commenting on your video, sharing your
well,
content?
you know it.
It's a
Yeah, liking, commenting, sharing, which people don't do so often these days because
it's
habits are changing. But
yeah.
yeah, because it shows the way they receive it. So it's very important for us to keep going and
And the
to keep,
algorithm, yeah.
yeah, of
You
course.
need people to engage. I have a lot of trouble also getting people to engage in
Yeah,
content
yeah,
like either liking or commenting or sharing. Sometimes you'll put something out and it can be so disappointing, something you really love, and you get like three likes and you're like
totally, totally. And it's very, yeah. I try not to think too much about this because it- it's so much so much details, so much depending on the time of the day you are posting, depending
mhm,
on the
how
well,
much you post and how
yeah,
long the video is.
how long it is and what's on the first second. Because now people scroll so fast that you have so few time to get
That's
them
why I
entertained.
That's why yesterday when I posted a video saying that I was going to talk to you today, I used the thumbnail of you with your shirt off because I had to grab people's attention. Boom, I
Yeah,
had to get it. I
yeah, yeah.
intentionally did that.
That's it.
So, what about, okay, I said I was going to be done, but one last question about censorship. Do you run into a lot of trouble online with censorship, or any of your videos have any trouble being shared in public because of like nudity or homophobia or any weird
I have
censorship?
Yeah, that's something I had to think about for some of the videos because you know it's never really uh, direct, but I have the chance not having had any problem with this. I had just
Mhm.
um, an issue with YouTube, but I just opened the dispute and they
Okay.
they made it okay. I have the chance that I have so few bad comments on my videos. I mean, I have not so many haters posting
Yeah.
homophobic
And
things.
flagging.
Yeah. Maybe flagging. I see on the more explicit videos, I have the more dislike
Oh,
amount.
this is disgusting. Two beautiful men kissing. Ugh. That
No,
kind of stuff.
and I think the thing is I keep showing things we don't have to be ashamed of showing, and things we don't have to
Yeah.
hide. So there's nothing they can say about this
Yeah.
unless in the future, maybe with with uh, with new rules we are
Oh,
totally
yeah.
banned or hidden, because
It,
of course, if you see two men kissing, you suddenly want to kiss a man, of course.
yes. If people
That,
watch my videos, I make people gay.
yeah.
That's why I sometimes have trouble getting straight men talking to straight men because I think they're afraid that they think if they're on my podcast, people are going to think they're gay. That's
Yeah.
so weird. I talked to someone recently, someone I want to interview on the podcast, and the guy was like, I'm not gay. I'm like, that's cool. We're not going to have sex. I just want to talk to you. But people are nervous about visuals and appearance, and
Yeah.
it's tricky. I never know. The guidelines change. Like one day you can show butt and pubic hair, and the next day you can't show butt or pubic hair. Those are two things that have gotten me into trouble. Butt and pubic hair.
Yeah, and the tricky thing is that for painting or movie,
Oh, like
for me, it's not really a sexual thing. It's for me, it's a piece of
yeah,
art. It's
yeah,
it's not, and yeah, I shouldn't say that, but the things I made that were a bit with sexual tension,
yeah.
I never felt aroused myself doing it, or so
Right. It's the
I
intention. Yeah,
yeah, when I do it, I'm really not into that, and so I do not consider it like something you know that that is something else that what it is. Just picture or
yeah,
illustrating a song, and
yeah. It just goes back to the whole.
so far
Yeah,
everything goes okay. I try to you know uh, you can see me shirtless in every of my video, because
yeah,
it's very about what I'm telling. Does it make sense or not? Um, so mm, it's very different one from the other. Sometimes it's more uh, really me, or sometimes it's more about something more dreamy or from
yeah.
another
It's
planet.
storytelling. Yeah,
Yeah. So it's really depending on what we have to say, what we have to tell.
yeah. That's true. People also just with because I follow a lot of artists, like erotic artists or whatever, but if people see nudity, they immediately think they can't differentiate between artistic representation or
Yeah.
sexuality.
Yeah.
I feel like it's something we're going to be arguing about for the rest of our lives. I don't know.
And even sometimes when a few may send you a DM to
Yeah.
to tell you, oh, it's cool, and very quickly it slides into something a bit a bit uh, suggesting, oh, you look yeah, about your body, and
Well,
again they don't
it's
make
putting
the
it.
yeah the sometimes they for me, it's a video. It's not me. It's me in the video, but
Yeah.
it's not. It's
People,
something.
yeah, people online, their boundaries are so
Yeah,
gray sometimes. I'm sure so many times you've gotten people that see your videos and they're like, "Hey, here's a picture of my dick." And you're like,
yeah. Uh, it does not
"Ah!"
it does not happen. But it could, and sometimes you just
Darned.
because
I love when I get penis pictures.
I'm a nice guy. When you send me a message to tell me, oh well, your work is cool, I answer because I'm a nice guy,
Yeah.
and sometimes you see that it goes in a way. I'm totally not here for that. There is other. If
Yeah.
I'm on that, there is other option than on my music page. So
Maybe it's your fault for being so good looking. Have you ever thought
yeah,
about that?
but I'm born this
So
way, maybe.
it's your fault because you're so good looking. God damn you. You were born this way. Do you like Lady Gaga?
Yeah, I'm gay.
Okay. Yeah. That's probably the gayest thing about you.
Okay.
Besides your husband or your partner. All right, let's say goodbye. This has been fun. I'm
Yeah,
so glad
thanks
I
for
got to talk
inviting
to
me.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's stay in touch and um don't be a stranger.
no. And thank you very much because you have supported my work since somehow almost the very beginning. And I know that I had a very, I have good visibility for some of my work you shared on your
Yeah.
phone. So it was
I
really, really helping to grow.
love that. Yeah, I love that. Like I like to find talented people and try to help spread the message. Like I always see you and Kay Sunse together. I don't know why. Maybe that's how I was first introduced to you guys. I have trouble thinking of you guys as two things, but like
Yeah, we do a lot of things together.
you guys are like this. I love that.
Yeah.
People who need people. Okay. Thanks so much and let's talk again
Thank you.
soon.
Yeah. Bye. Thank you
Bye.
very much. See you soon.